Hello world, my name is Alexander Rhodes. I'm the creator of NoFap, which is a website dedicated to helping people quit porn, and it provides a lot of tools and peer-to-peer support apps and stuff like that. And I guess a little bit after I created NoFap, I decided with Mark Quepit to offer a more comprehensive step-by-step solution for those looking to quit porn. So together we formed the NoFap Academy, which offers Reboot Camp, which is a membership website that again provides a comprehensive step-by-step solution to quitting porn and e-course mentoring calls in a private forum. And during our first launch of this, and first off, let me just point out, it took me months to, I guess, scramble to get this site together. It was really an arduous process. It wasn't fun. And then whenever we did ultimately launch, it was terrible. And it was just really bad. Myself and Mark were up all night trying to fix everything, and it was terrible. And then afterwards, we looked for some help, didn't we?
Yeah, basically, like when we launched, like we thought we tested everything, we thought it all worked, but as soon as we launched, and we got like hundreds of people signing up, it broke all of the payment. Like people had trouble getting their payments through, people had trouble getting emails, they had trouble getting their sign-in information, and it was a nightmare because the content was so good, but then people just weren't able to enjoy it. So that was really frustrating for us, and we started looking for some help because we couldn't afford to have this stuff, have our membership site closed for too long. And basically that ended up taking a while. We had to keep it closed. We were losing money because we kept trying to get help from people like off of Odesk, who didn't really know what they were doing, weren't very professional, and it just got to the point where it's like, okay, we need to find like top tier. We need to find the best in the membership building industry to help us out. And after some searching, that's when we found Vic. And to sum it all up, working with him has been a real pleasure.
Yeah, it's been incredible. And one thing I really want to emphasize is during this whole period where we weren't able to launch and our website wasn't working, it wasn't all about money and it wasn't all about stuff like that. It was mostly about our audience. People were emailing us and they were like, what the heck? Like, because our audience is especially susceptible to, like, we don't want them putting off living more fulfilling lives. And actually, in our particular field, every day that you put it off, it gets a little worse. And so it's really time sensitive, and also people need to have the access. So again, we tried all these freelancers, and then we found Mark found Vic, and it was like black and white, right? It was just totally a different experience. Vic, right from the start, kind of took the reins and he managed the project essentially, and that's what I asked him to do. I was like, hey Vic, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm a developer, but I don't really know anything about membership sites, and we need your help. And he told us what we needed to do, and then he did it, and he did it in a very comprehensive, systematic way.
Yeah, he was very, very clear. Like in the past when we've worked with people, they're just kind of like, okay, you tell me what to do. Make it super, like they were the one who were forcing us to be super, super specific. And they weren't helping us do that at all. Vic, instead, he would ask the questions that needed to be asked. He helped us make it specific for him. And whenever there was like a question or an issue or something like that, we had a full explanation of, what we could choose from, what the benefits were, what the cons were, and then he, put it into place and made it happen. And he's also been very responsive too. So that's been really great.
Yeah. So Vic took our jumbled mess of a membership site, something that was broken, something that was causing both ourselves and our users a ton of problems, and he made it not suck. He made it so that people can get the help that they need as quickly as possible, and it's very intuitive now. And it used to just not work, and now it's working relatively flawlessly. And if we ever do have any issues pop up, Vic is only an email away, and he's always really responsive and quick to fix anything that comes up.
Yeah, definitely. So at this point, it's kind of like you got to ask yourself what you're willing, what you want to give up in order to run your membership site. Do you want to spend all of your time and energy on dealing with support requests and trying to figure out how to make your thing work smoothly, or do you want to spend your time working on the business stuff, working on your marketing, working on your content, and building relationships with your customers? We wanted to do the latter, so we let Vic handle the technical side of things, and it was definitely the right move, both financially, from a peace of mind, and from us being able to do what it is we want to do, which is help people.
Exactly. So it's really, and we're not saying that you don't want to put effort into your membership site, but chances are, if you're on Vic's site, it looks like you need some help, and it sounds like Vic is a great option for you. Because, I mean, I have an accountant, and I mean, I could spend hours and hours in learning about taxes and all that kind of stuff, but really, what do I want to focus on? And I want to put my time and effort into things that I'm good at and things that I like doing. Accounting isn't one of those. Vic, he really likes membership sites. And so it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for you because you don't really like doing membership site stuff. Vic will love to do it for you, so it's a win for him. And then it's importantly, and this is the most important thing for myself and Mark Queppet, is it's best for the customer of your site. It's best for the users. You could get your message out there, and I'm sure that you have a really profound, epic message that the world needs to hear, and I think that you should be concentrating on doing that rather than just the intricacies of membership sites. And trust me, there are many of them. I'm a web developer, and I
have a computer science degree too. So yeah, we're two very
exactly.
technically savvy people.
We don't want to talk 10-foot pole. It's more problems emerged than we could have ever anticipated, and Vic fixed them all.
Yeah, for sure. So give them a try. You won't regret it.
Yeah, Vic is awesome. Hope this testimonial kind of spurs you in the direction. And it's really just a question of what you want to spend your time doing. And I think that you probably would rather spend your time spreading your message and helping people.
Definitely.